I like this. Still with the Rock Campus brand.
Well, of course, my man.
Yoi, man. Jadi you have the music aspect of it, and you also have the emotional, personal aspect of it juga gitu. So
that's the idea, because you know, I mean, okay, it's one thing to see you play on stage, misalnya, ya. We can talk a little bit on stage, a little bit.
It's a different person.
Yeah,
it's a different.
I mean, it's not going to be more than 3 minutes.
Right.
Kalau sampai 15 menit itu udah bukan manggung.
Right.
Right. Jadi kita kalau say for example misalnya kayak gini, sebelum kita saling kenal, I've talking about you, man. You talking about me juga. So I still remember awal-awal kita ketemu, and then we start talking about it, and we acknowledge it. Kita ketawa gitu loh ya. And I can tell you right now, gitu loh. It's so liberating bisa ngobrol kayak ini ke lu. You know what I mean, gitu loh. And I remember waktu lu ngomong, gua tuh sebenarnya kayak gini, Zra. Gitu. Dan lu memang sosok yang penuh kontroversi juga, gitu loh. Apakah ini gue pengen nanya sama lu, are you aware of some of the things that people say about you?
Yes.
Very aware.
Very aware.
Ini teman-teman yang cerita, atau lu baca, atau lu nonton, atau gimana?
Oh, to me personally langsung face to face.
Ada.
Baca dari bibir ke bibir.
Yeah.
Yes, I am very aware.
What did you? Lu tanggapan lu apa waktu lu awal-awal mendengar cerita-cerita kayak gitu?
First, kayaknya I cannot give you a, let's say for example, when somebody say, misalnya gue terima WhatsApp gitu. Ram, how you been? How you doing? Kalau gue jawab, oh I'm fine. Atau, oh gue lagi hancur-hancuran. Atau gue, there's two different answers kan sih? I'm fine atau gue lagi hancur. Both is a lie. Karena, how am I doing as a what? As a whole? Atau how am I doing with my overall well-being? My personal stuff, my work, yang mana nih?
Right.
Gitu loh. So how are you doing? Ya kan? Ya normally gue, ya, some hancur-hancuran, some fine, some satisfactory, some ini yang mana? Ya, lu nanya, how are you doing based on basa-basi? Is that just an intro? How are you doing? Gue mampir ya ke tempat lu ya. Kebetulan gue lagi in the area. Beda dengan ada effort, lu datang jauh dari Bekasi, gue kesini gue mau ketemu lu.
Yeah.
Bukan, mumpung gue lagi in the area, gue stop by deh. You see? Beda. Jadi, hey man, how you doing, man? What's cracking, man? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Like, what is inside that cup of this how you doing? Is it you really want ini? Sampai lu stop cukup? Atau is it it's just an outro, bukan intro, outro. You know? You know? Jadi gue bukannya nge-brag about you gotta acknowledge me with full curiosity and ini, enggak. But it's about giving. Ketika you ask, you got an information. When you got an information, itu sebenarnya it's not supposed to be taken. Banyak orang tuh they take. Give it. Gitu loh. When there is information untuk whether this info is a life-changing one and it does you good, atau it does you good, actually we took it, tapi actually it's supposed to be given. Because it's given to us. Jadi, the issue is we always take. How you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Fine itu. Udah tersabda kan itu. Fine. It's taken. And sebenarnya kita ngasih infonya juga. Itu sebenarnya bukan give. We take it for it to take. Jadi, it takes it. Itu loh. Nah, jadi when talk shit nih misalnya. What do you think about it? Gue bisa, I can cut the cake. I say, I'm this whole fucking cake. I'm gonna cut this one. Lagi. Nah, baru gue interogasi toh. What do you think? Oh, okay, fair. What do you think? Okay. What do you think? And from cake to cake, oh man, he's evolving. Or can be, dia nggak grow. Gitu loh. Jadi, there is no right and wrong gitu. We give for it to be given. It's not paham gue, I understand. Itu sebenarnya, the more you try to understand, the more you're gonna get lost. So, try not to understand it. Understandnya lu from ring to ring. Ya kan? Lu mainin understandnya. Play with the understand. Because itu akan mancing for us to understandnya jadi lu jadi master stand sama inner stand. So it's not just understand, you understand, inner stand sama master stand. Oh. I master stand why I talk about this and like this. Oh, I understand now gini. Nah, sekarang cake yang ini yang outro ketemu cake yang intro. Mereka kompak nggak? Very polarizing.
Yeah.
But they're chain to chain. Itu loh. Jadi, when I talk shit about Ezra Simanjuntak, before I explain what I felt about it, gitu, I will go to why. Bukan what. Why? Why I do. Ya kan? And then ke rootnya lagi. Rootnya why ini apa? Why? Sampai ke dalam. Gitu loh. Sampai udah gak bisa dikorek. Gitu loh. Jadi harus you outdo honesty. Wah. You outdo honesty and kalau perlu nih ya, apa namanya, di level kesadaran rendah tuh, you self-shame yourself. Yeah, you self-shame yourself, that will only turn to you self-surprise yourself. Whoa. So when I say why is because I've seen articles with people that talk about you. About you. Oh, negative. Oh, okay. Maybe he's right. Okay. Era mau dia. Gue copy paste. Who am I talk about you? I don't even know you. Tapi gue copy paste. Tapi lazimnya kan, from what I heard, he's like this. Oh enggak, ini datang dari gue. Kenapa? Karena it's been asked to me. Ya kan? Tapi it's right. And then what? Gue nggak consistently di situ dulu, gitu loh. Gue nggak for it to be above, dia harus datang from darkness dulu nih kan. Udah isitnya aja dulu. And then next time people talk, what do you think about Ezra? Wah man, he's the shit man. Orang sih loh, kok lu kontradiktif? Tadinya lu ngomongnya you talk, and now you talk good shit. What is this? Gitu loh. It could be there's a reason, regardless itu gosip atau benar kan. When people say there's truth in it, in which angle kita lihat there's truth in it? Because even a lie There's truth in a lie. Bukan half truth and half bullshit. Bukan. There's absolute truth inside that lie sebenarnya. Karena apa? Karena ada why-nya. Gitu loh. Nah, jadi when I say why gitu. When people talk about me. Gue coba, nggak itu. Biarin aja. Let people talk. And the more ada haters, that only means I'm in the right lane. I'm doing right things.
Yeah.
You know, haters are like marketing tim lu yang gratis, ya kan? Oke. Nah,
Because at least people are talking about it.
right. So I inner CCTV it aja, ya kan? Tapi dia nggak statis. I want this to grow. Nah, waktu dia grow ini, dan semakin gue kayak wait a minute. Iya, gue begitu. So when people talk about me, itu gue balik lagi. Yeah, you're right. Gue memang
Jadi lu bersedia mengakui kalau itu benar.
iya, gue memang begitu. Because I changed.
Jadi maksudnya dulu lu begitu.
Iya, jadi I didn't allow myself anymore to lukis or draw a picture. Tapi I lukis colors. Not a picture, not a figure. Tapi lukis colors. And that's a color. Oh man, that was green. Jadi di spektrum kan gitu kan. Oh terus ya, sampai komplit spektrumnya. Kalau spektrumnya is purple gitu. The goal is purple gitu misalnya. Begitu udah nyampe purple, thank you. Thank you for existing, for me to exist, to grow. And I'm growing, and the growth doesn't stop yet here. It's supposed to not this it's served for me. It's not for me to be taken, tapi to acknowledge it, for it to be given. And next time when I see these people yang talk about me, I will high five them. I will high five them sambil bukan talking. I have done it sambil talk about them straight in their face, tapi high five them. Gimana tuh kan? Itu it's very awkward kan? Tapi at the same time, tapi I acknowledged it. Artinya apa? Pamer that color yang dilukis itu, barcode-nya sama nggak? Kita sefrekuensi nggak nih? Kalau nggak sefrekuensi, artinya ya bukan gue ninggalin terus nggak selevel, enggak. I will degrade myself and masuk ke colornya dia and ini.
Lu yang menyesuaikan.
Iya, gue akan menyesuaikan. Oke. And try to understand. Kalau udah purple kan? Oke. Nah, di sini kuncinya we have to be a good listener. We have to listen. Oke. Jangan cuma udah ngerti lah ini gue. Ini kan TK punya. Enggak, jangan gitu. Acknowledge it. Gitu. Oke. Sampai lihat gue kalau di sepatu dia juga gue akan gitu juga gitu. Nah, and then baru dia bakal auto pingpong sendiri. And then it just jadi autopilot in how I want to give. Bukan ngasih informasi, tapi you give that. You're right. Nah, and sering terjadi begitu I acknowledge it. Si dia nih, sebenarnya nggak gitu juga sih Ram. Gue ngomong kayak gini, ada yang kayak gitu. Ada juga yang, thank you Ram, thank you. Lu ini. Berarti dia udah purple duluan nih. He saw it. Bukan he saw it coming, dia udah saw. Gitu loh. And it happened. Berarti man. Kayak gitu loh. Jadi this senior junior thing ini man. I even learn things from my children. I even learn things from tukang botol aqua dan segala macam. Gua sama kayak Om Ezra, we are musicians, gitaris. Lu belajar dari mana sih Ram? pasti belajar dari sebut nama, okupasinya pasti musisi. Atau ini. That is truth. Gue belajar dari Rido Slang, gue belajar dari Gideon Tanker, Alpha the Freitas, gue belajar ya gitaris. Yes, teori scholastically ya. Scholastically. Tapi purplely itu tadi, where do you study that? Cake-nya. Where do you learn it from? Benar-benar how to play the ini. Normally, gue lihat yang sama dari sumber-sumber yang gak ada kaitannya dengan musik. Akhirnya gue, oh it's him, Bang Ujang. Gue belajar gitar itu sebenarnya dari Bang Ujang. Siapa itu Bang Ujang? Bang Ujang is tukang sedot WC dulu yang gue panggil. Hah? Tukang sedot WC? Kenapa tukang sedot WC? Yeah, I remember I was 11 years old. And at the time, I was so proud. Gue punya rekening bank, BNI, waktu itu gue nabung. And gue lihat selangnya ditarik. Bang Ujang, pakai bahasa Sunda. Suka-suka dia kena tuh, udah gitu, sengkapa salah gitu. Look, I see. Gue lihat dia all out ngerjain nih. And I'm like, as a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, I'm like, damn man. Kenal lah Bang Ujang. Nanya gitu, gue jadi kayak sok tua, udah berkeluarga Bang. Udah iya punya anak 4. Man, these guys put food in the table for his family by doing this. Playing with shit. And not his own shit. Other people's shit. Tapi cara ngikatnya, ininya, risetnya, so mantap. I see, this is an art. A disgusting art, a menjijikan art. Tapi I'm like, the all outness of him is like,
Okay.
boom. And I'm like, fantasy booking, what can I do this with the fretboard? Tapi kayak gitu tuh.
Lu
Ini.
dapat pelajaran dari situ di umur usia 10-11 tahun.
Iya.
Lu ngerasain itu.
Iya.
Artinya lu udah di usia itu udah ada maturity ya. Because lu bisa menghargai itu. Not most kids don't.
Kalau gue waktu itu, I didn't see that as an appreciative element.
Yeah.
I see it as a shock. Shocknya very mix karena ya itu tadi put the table, nyari makanan by doing this. Tapi lebih ke ininya, lebih ke all outnya dia, cara kayak nari, tau gak sih, kayak tekniknya begini, kayak gini, and it doesn't inspire me menjadi ntar kalau gue udah gede I wanna be a tukang sedot WC. Bukan itu.
Yeah.
It's like ntar kalau gue udah gede I want to be something whatever it is, tapi
Kayak gitu dedikasi.
all outnya kayak gitu. Udah kan? And at the time I didn't know who Stevie Ray Vaughan was.
Right.
And so waktu itu ada iklan berapa Stevie Ray Vaughan, gue liat kayak B.B. King. Like, itu gue portobello kaitkan dengan si Bang Ujang tuh. Oke, asik gue suka tapinya. Even Hendrix. Iya. Tapi begitu when I saw Stevie, wah itu my cranberry juice gue taruh, shit. Ya. Wah ini Bang Ujang nih. Bang Ujang. Udah di situ gue mulai obses dengan Stevie.
Nice.
Mulai obses dengan Stevie. Oke, itu ininya. Idolinya. Tapi cake-nya gue mulai obses dengan Bang Ujang.
Pemicu awal.
Through Steve, it's through dengan Stevie tapi through Bang Ujang. He's my real hero.
Oke. Terus itu depan mata lu ya.
Iya.
Sementara itu kan
Yes. Yeah. And when I start my career professionally, sebelum gue manggung gue selalu berdoa, and I never forget to ask God to bless Bang Ujang, and I thank him. Sampai sekarang. Iya, and I never met him anymore. Gitu. Berapa semuanya Pak? Ini. Oh 40.000. 40.000 at the time kan. I take my money yang gue bangga-bangga ini 400.000, gue kasih semua 400.000. Wah ini kebanyakan. Enggak, karena gue nggak bayar servisnya, gue bayar all outness-nya dia itu. The inspiration he gave me gitu loh.
Wow.
Jadi I'm like, holy. Nah, jadi if I see a tukang sayur atau tukang WC mau presiden, gue nggak bisa bilang presiden lebih hebat daripada tukang sayur, kasta dan segala macam. No. Gitu loh. It's from who I can learn more from. From who yang bisa bikin gue the most kenyang. So iya. Sama nonton porno juga begitu. Oke, ada las begitu. Tapi gue all out nih. Because it's an art.
Iya.
Oh gini, oke.
Real.
Nah,
Pleasure-nya
yoi.
bukan kayak acting doang.
Yoi. Ya begitu. Nah, and of course, man, kalau manggung, I have bad days. Ini soundnya kurang serak. Aduh, I miss udah. Tapi I take it as, got inspired from, siapa tuh? British musik siapa sih? Aduh, siapa sih?
British.
Ya, pop singer siapa sih?
John Mayer.
No, not John Mayer.
Classic.
Baru. He's new. Gue nggak suka musiknya.
Okay.
Gue nggak suka musiknya, tapi the message yang he spill out itu oh shit. Dia ngomong gini. Ntar kalau gue ingat gue ini namanya. Dia ngomong gini. If you have bad days, lu anggap aja you're draining out the mud. Kayak ngekuras bak air gitu dapat kotoran. Biar next time your next gig bisa lebih bersih. You need to go through those bad gigs.
That's a cool way of looking at it.
Those bad performance. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah. Jadi next time when I have a bad gig gitu, I will be like, yes.
Okay.
There's a light in the tunnel nih nanti. Jadi excited dengan gitu. Atau nggak mood atau it's a good sign. It's a good sign. Gak mungkin kan kita wah begitu terus. You feel euphoric terus. No man, there is it's seasoning. There's a seasoning in our gigs, in our work job ini itu. Jadi it's like draining the dirt. Ada yang mampet, ya kan? Jadi kerak-keraknya tuh yang udah mengkristal tuh itu clogged, it's clogging gitu, di clog. Siapa sih nama lu?
From the UK maksudnya.
Yeah, he's British. Pernah ke Indonesia juga. Yang main di film itu, film yang mengenai Beatles tuh. Siapa sih? Saingannya Dave Matthews siapa sih? Yeah, him. And I'm like, whoa. Boleh juga gitu lah.
Benar sih. I mean, even if, because you feel bad when you have bad looks, obviously.
Yeah.
You still have to like give it your all in a sense.
Right.
Setiap kali, I mean, itu yang gue rasain dari regardless whether or not you're comfortable or not, gue lagi ada masalah, soundnya like whatever. Yang gue lihat, lu benar-benar.
Thanks to Bang Ujang. Thanks to Bang Ujang, man. Back to him, man. Dia pakai kain.
In my life, gitu loh. Kita bisa terinspirasi dari tukang sudah WC.
Bukan. Soalnya alat-alat yang dia pakai bukan pakai kain. Terus selangnya gini. Terus, sampai urat-uratnya dia keluar gitu dong gak sih? Wah, cara ininya terus.
Yeah.
And then I can feel his oksitosinnya dia gitu loh, dopaminnya dia he's happy gitu, kayak he's proud of himself gitu kayak gitu. Terus waktu dia flash lagi, dia flash lagi ini, and then terus yang gilanya lagi waktu dia udah clean up, tidy up, udah bersih, dia masih ini, coba cross check lagi sekali lagi. Wah. Dia cross check lagi sekali lagi gitu loh. Which is it's not his toilet, it's orang lain's toilet gitu loh. It's like yang dia care tuh apanya, masih rusak apa enggak masih. Yang dia care is how all out did I all out my all outness in what I'm all outing.
Yeah.
Itu that's his way of how he self-critic himself, self-judge. Di situ dia bisa judge dia punya own ini kan. And masih ada ini, masih ada ini, next time gue bisa better kan. Maybe at that day, waktu ada gua di situ, maybe at that day that was his bad gig.
Yeah.
Gua nggak tahu.
Yeah.
Maybe that day that was his bad gig. Atau but man, it hit me, man. It hit me. Nah, jadinya gue ask myself lagi, hey man, I don't know why I have to do this, put this guy low atau put this lady low atau kan gue udah punya tiket pasnya Bang Ujang nih. Ini nggak, I know something is not right. Like what, why and what and why is the factor that made me say ini harus ada, I have to back it up. Bukan excuse. I have to back it up. Jadi gue lihat, oh, oke, ya itu benar. Gitu. I cannot half-ass it. Gue nggak bisa half-ass gitu. Apa? Ya, apa namanya? Approximate. Maybe itu. Enggak, gue nggak mau maybe. I want akurat dan ini. Akurat. Maybe itu hanya mau ini aja. Apa namanya? Summarize aja pendek. Kalau mau panjang, pak gue panjangin. Gitu. Jadi gue, oh gini. And semakin busuk and unforgivable whatever the reason is, itu justru semakin heavy the all out in front of me yang gue mesti all outin. Jadi in a way I can be proud of it. Artinya I conquer myself. I conquer my own gitu. And to apologize to this person, derajat tingkat how he feels-nya sama gini harus seimbang. Kalau gue merasa how ini, I can feel ini, gue ukur lagi gitu tingkat apology gue. I will say sorry, gue nggak bisa minta maaf dulu sama lu. Bukan karena gue merasa benar, karena the apology that is in store with me at the moment, it's nggak setimpal. Give me time. Mau berapa lama gitu kan? And no worries, no need to doubt bahwa seiringnya waktu, this matter and you as a brother atau as a sister, you are in mind. Gitu loh. You are in mind. Mau gue habis makan nasi Padang gitu kan, terus cuci tangan tuh, deketin, itu masih in mind itu. Never you do. Because you just notice that there's a clog. Gimana sih kita kalau jahat sama orang kan terus gitu bisa puas untuk puas. There's a clog pasti. There is a clog.
Ya, tinggal lo merasa lebih apa mengakui atau enggak sih.
Iya sih.
Most people, but what lo itu benar-benar berasa.
Iya, maybe for untuk pihak dia, oh dia ngaku ke gue. Yang sebenarnya I'm admitting it to myself. Itu tuh, admitting to myself. Oh enggak, gue bener nih. Tapi yang itu tadi, outro sama intro tadi, ini gue meeting nih. Gue meeting sama diri gue yang itu. Hey man, what's going on man? Dulu waktu itu, tapi lu ngerasa, oh dia ngerasa. Cuma dia belum punya toolsnya. untuk to teropong the purples ahead him. He's blind. Gitu loh. So it's like self-medication, man. It's like, Jadi banyak tuh orang, Ram, gue udah denger lu lama sih, Ram. And banyak lah orang-orang yang suka talk about you. Gue suka potong. No, I'm not against them. There's a lot of truth in there. Lu jangan anggap itu gosip doang. Enggak, itu gue udah. They were right. Maybe some are not true, tapi most of it is true. Gitu loh. Jadi harus berani to acknowledge your own assholeness gitu. Betul.
I like that.
Iya.
Assholeness.
Yoi. And if you're an asshole to others, make sure you're also an asshole for yourself. Oh, he's an asshole, and then jangan I'm proud to be his asshole, and I'm in God mode. I'm the shit. Enggak, man. If you're an asshole to others, yeah, make sure you are also an asshole to yourself. Setara dengan how these people see you as an
Okay.
gitu loh.
That's you.
Kayak begitu loh.
That's you.
Nah, jadi that's like a skill actually yang dimana sometimes if you want to learn something sampai lu become seorang pakar, ahli, expert, it doesn't always come from yang belajarnya dari seorang expert on that subject atau tapi it can come also from a dead static wall in full loneliness. And when you can learn more from that wall, that's a powerful thing. That's a very powerful thing. In your own loneliness, gak ada siapa-siapa, gak ada ini, and you learn that skill that you're dying to be a part of gitu and contribute. You got it from there. Gitu loh. Lu merasa lu dapat full support by being with a spouse yang sama sekali gak support lu, yang selalu ngerendahin lu. Justru dia is your ultimate guru, teacher yang for itu ini. Jadi kalau misalnya if there's good and evil, as I got an award, I would like to thank this award, goodness, good. Oh, thank you so much for introducing yourself and showing examples for being good and showing it from here. And especially to evil. Evil, wah ini lebih gede lagi awardnya. Thank you for teaching us how to be good. Okay. Nah itu tadi wall yang tadi kan. Nah ini jadi gimana ya? Jadi
you need a contrast, right? You know this is really good when you know what evil is.
right. Gitu loh. Jadi kalau gue punya bini tukang selingkuh ini dan segala macam, gue yang ini it's not, I'm not supposed to feel hurt atau ini I'm supposed to pager Motorola Bang Ujang dulu nih. Zaman itu masih bisa.
Masih kayak gitu.
Gitu loh.
Lalu melihatnya tuh sebagai cerminan jadinya terhadap diri lu sendiri.
I see like an excitement, like what else? Kayak ini, kayak you're watching your favorite episodic show. Next episode-nya gimana nih?
Iya kan?
Iya kan?
Plot twist.
Iya, itunya. What's next? Iya. Like if we have a problem kan sebenarnya kan it genjotin adrenalin lu kan in a way.
Iya.
If you have a problem.
Iya.
Nah ini adrenalinnya ini sering kita if we always try to understand the problem yang otomatis it will just misunderstand your adrenaline. Tapi kalau if we put aside the understand sana dulu kita sparring nih. Gue mau mainin lu nih. Gue mau celein lu nih. Yeah, like toying out that understand. You be the bully of that understanding. The adrenalinnya jadi makin ini kan jadi makin bukannya you are bukan artinya problems menjadi pleasure buat lu, bukan. Tapi bukan finding solution, apa the upcoming solution, that ciluk out of nowhere solution yang jadi wow. You know? Akhirnya lama-lama, man, I used to make fun of God, I used to make fun of people, itu ini yang di situ gue jadi lama-lama percaya, oh man, yeah, okay, there is a God. There is a higher power yang somewhere yang has a plan and janji for us all. It's like a kado yang gak pernah dibungkus. It's not wrapped up. It's always unwrapped. All the way from it first got out, it was unwrapped. But we thought it was wrapped. Akhirnya, yeah, the thought that it was wrapped, and then we seek kan capek amat lu. It's been unwrapped all along. Atau sih unwrapped, I play it. Makanya, paham gak lu? Lu yang ngerti gue, nangkep gue. Enggak, try not to understand it. Don't understand it. I say to myself tuh mantra, I don't understand it. I want to bang ujang it. Is it from the kain? Is it from his veins? Is it from his, is that what? Apa? Mainin itu dia. I like to play with that 10-year-old me, you know? Padahal gue udah 40 tahun begini. And I'm still dealing with this boy. Who's 40-year-olding who? And who is 10, 11-year-olding who? Makanya orang bilang, oh, be nice, be humble, be kind to people. You never know what they're going through. Enggak, ya oke. Itu ini, tapi kurang klop. Bahasa grammar itu kurang emotionally agile. Kita sering misunderstand karena bahasa yang dikeluarkan is not agile enough emotionally, dan itu baru emotionally, because mostly it's just logic, make sense. Oh yeah, make sense. Okay, itu emotional. And then lama-lama the goal is it purpose, then you become spiritually agile. And then this becomes coherent.
Ya, tapi emang susah untuk artikulasikan itu secara bahasa. Makanya bisa dibilang jadinya musik itu jadi bisa lebih universal jadi.
Semuanya juga susah, Dra. Semuanya juga susah, Dra. Anak kecil aja yang baru crawling, they learn how to walk juga itu setengah mati, Dra.
Yeah.
Everything is hard. The guitar, I was a dumb one. Gue pernah ada di fase so dumb at the guitar, gue belajar ya. We all at first take news presenter pertama kali di TV, kadang-kadang ya it was always the first thing is always itu, and that's the beauty of it. When you look back, ya itu ultra itu aja, that cake, and that cake will never be busuk. When you have that taste, it's still tasty. Jadi I embrace. Oh, kalau lu embrace berarti lu nggak regret dong, lu nggak nyesel. No, yang tasty itu because I overcome and I regret and I menyesal. Menyesal tanpa hoping something in return. Oh, lu forgive gue dong, kan gue enggak. Kalau perlu there's no forgiveness, then so be it, nggak apa-apa. Tapi it's that attempt of attack itu, you will know at the end of the day it's not aimed externally, it's internally. So when I talk about others, that means I'm talking at me, bukan to me. Lebih parah lagi. Because we are at the same album. Lu kan karya Tuhan, gue karya Tuhan. We are like God's songs kan. Mungkin lu track nomor 3, gue track nomor 7 nih. Oh, track nomor 3 sama track nomor 7 lagi ribut nih. What the I thought they got a Grammy.
Konsep albumnya kurang dapat.
Iya kan? And the winner of this race, God. And look at it. Oh iya, it's at. So 3 fucks at 7 and 7 fucks at 3. Except for 7, 8, 9. 7 makan 9. 7, 8, 9. 7 just 8, 9. I mean, so love is not a feeling. Love is not a philosophy. Love is action. Love is being love. Kita main pretend yuk, pretend to be yuk. Okay, I want to pretend to be love. I want to pretend to be hate. I want to pretend to be. Itu yang gue dapat dari Bang Ujang gitu loh. Apa?
Dia no pretension.
Bukan solusinya. Dia it's a solution. It's a solution. Pretend itu kan berpura-pura. Iya, tapi ada yang pretend and then it becomes
The solution.
waduh, saya mau pretend menjadi patung ujungnya benar-benar jadi patung. Nah loh. Nah itunya loh. And it's not placebo atau mind over matter atau sugesti, enggak. It's holy. Kayak Gary Moore ya, gue lihat ya Gary Moore. Aduh, kita jump dari topik ke topik, dari from itu to, and then we're talking about Gary Moore. It's like gue liat nih orang gak mainnya cepet and never alternate picks. Dia down terus. Dia down terus. So what is he doing? He's pretending up-downing with the result of making sounds that came from alternate picks. That suits him. Lagi potong kue dia. That's it. Secara teknik loh, salah. Karena nggak gitu, nggak ini, Santana gitu, megang picknya begini, but
Kurang efektif kalau mau dihitung.
And maybe he's unhappy with that. Maybe Gary Moore dengan down-downnya he's unhappy with it. It looks stupid. It looks stupid, tapi atau iya kan?
You don't know.
Karena gue pernah lihat Gary Moore di Hammersmith Ballroom di London, ada kameramennya kan. Terus alternatif Gary Moore lagi-lagi nih. Dia mau
Nggak mau kameranya.
gak mau di amat, gue bilang. Gue gak mau amat, terus gak gitu dia ngeles gitu, terus dia fretboardnya. So it's like it's like kayak ada hidden folder. Hidden folder yang we just have to hack the password to open it. Kita mesti jadi hacker, self-hacker.
Did you feel, were you thinking all this dalam ketika lu mulai beneran serius masuk ke music and beneran dedicate yourself to, you feel all this, lu ngerasain ini, lu mikirin ini, atau lu ngalir aja ngikutin your passion?
Gue bukan mikirin ini, gue bawa ini, gue gendong ini. Gue gendong ini, gue mikirin, gue gendong, gue bawa. And I still have a lot in the tank untuk masuk. Bukan udah penuh, there's still a lot more. Gitu loh. My emotional capacity, spiritual capacity, masih banyak ruang. Where I need to hack. Gitu loh. Apa ya? Dan sebagai orang ini, sebagai IT, maksudnya orang lu pinter, ya sebagai orang bodoh, bukan bodoh bukan area lu stupid, lu tolol, bukan, tapi sebagai orang yang bodoh in a sense yang capacity itu masih banyak uang, ini still need to be filled, gitu loh. Sebagai orang bodoh yang still needs an enormous space and room to be better. Bang Ujang tuh tadi itu dia bilang bodoh dia di situ. Mungkin dia cross check lagi. oh he's a perfectionist. Iya, ada perfectionist, tapi dia give a pass to that that great boldness in him, which they are ready to be flowers for him. Itu loh. Ini if we go deeper, wah ini bisa apa?
Lo kan merasa ketika main on stage, gua selalu ngerasa always when I see you perform live. Lu beneran ngeluarin, menuangkan that this passion that you have, and there's also a lot of kind of like this bisa aja gue bilang kayak semacam amarah, you know.
Yeah.
There's this deep sad feeling. Part of it is anger, part of it is I don't know what it is. Dan gue sempat berpikir probably kita ada trauma or something like that. Because sometimes I feel that you feel with a lot of hurt. Ada rasa sakit banget mau lepas, mau lu keluarkan gitu. Dan dengan apa yang dari tadi lu obrolin itu, gue ngerasa I think that's the reason why people misunderstand you sebenarnya.
Yeah, kayak about this when whatever people feels about, kayak tadi Om Ezra bilang, I feel amarah. It depends on who fills the room. Audiensnya kayak gimana. Misalnya audiensnya lagi punya masalah kayak gini, and he feels something, berarti it's true. Kayak you feel anger, maybe there's true, maybe there's some anger ini yang just resonate with you. Ah, gue dapet ini nih dari ini. Oh, gue dapet ini nih dari ini. Nah, jadi what I feel on stage adalah I feel the emotions of each beings that are watching. Karena this is not about si performer dan si audience. Enggak, this is we're together. We make this ball of electricity yang kita this. Oh ini gini nih. Oh ini sini gini. I just feel aja. Oh ini gini. Ini begini. Whatever. Mungkin dia apa yang dia ngerasain marah buat dia is sadness atau joy atau gitu loh. And I got something back from them juga. I got inspired by the audience. Bukan from the audience's performance, bukan. From the audience's simply of being, of who they are. Gitu loh. That's why when is the anchor I always have to put your in and bow at them. I bow them because they are mereka tuh penguras. It's like that. They are the detoxers. They're the ones who detoxes you. Nah sekarang kalau misalnya nggak ada audience, sepi.
Ya misalnya lagi rekaman.
Misalnya lagi rekaman atau apa? Play with the vibe of the room, the energy of the room. And you only have yourself. Just yourself.
Feedbacking.
Iya. The energy of the room. Sama ini. I always anggap itu kayak tangan. Kalau misalnya sepi, karena aku anggap itu tangan. I will say, before I shake your hand, where this hand has been. Artinya, yang pernah kesini aja siapa aja. What kind of beings yang pernah kesini. Adi tuh just channel that. Kayak gitu. Jadi ya, paling enak tuh di bawah. Kok tinggi-tinggi gak enak, jatuh sakit. Stay low. Stay low. But you can talk big, but yeah, just joke it out. Atau talk big, tapi if you can back up on it and still acknowledge that there's still plenty of capacity in there. Iya, okay. Kayak Donald Trump, iya. He talks big, but he can back it up. Gitu loh.
That remains to be seen.
He can back it up.
So Enggak, soalnya and reason why I ask some of these questions atau obrolin itu adalah enggak, maksudnya belum tentu juga yang mendengar ini paham juga ya, belum tentu juga ya. Tapi di satu sisi yang lain, sometimes dengan kita melihat, mendengar bagaimana seorang artis, seniman, musician berusaha menuangkan atau menjelaskan itu, kita dapat sesuatu yang lain dari situ, walaupun mungkin mengertinya versi masing-masing. Kami. That's one thing yang ini personally yang gue rasakan waktu kita sekarang lagi di tempat movie, sekian waktu yang lalu, last year kita pernah di sini talk show yang mana lu dengan berani, dengan jujur menceritakan trauma masa lalu waktu masih kecil, itu very young. That was really shocking gitu. I haven't met anyone really, to be honest, yang seberani itu. Jadi di situ gue I learned something, not just sorry, bahwa di balik apapun lah yang menjadi your character identity, Travis adalah orang yang berani untuk bicarakan itu secara terbuka, and I learned something. Okay, that's part of this maybe of the pain that you need to exercise, yang lu harus bisa keluarkan melalui musik itu, dan mungkin juga bikin orang nggak paham karena itu bukan sesuatu yang lu bisa obrolin begitu aja kan. But I was wondering apakah jujur gitu ya, my big respect waktu lu bisa ngomong itu. Ada penonton yang sampai nangis malah mendengar itu. I was dumbfounded, to be honest, itu tadi, because you were willing to talk about that. Apakah ini sesuatu yang because you are more berapa waktu belakangan ini terbuka untuk itu, dan selama ini lu memang menyimpan itu yang bisa jadi okay, it's time for me to open the things like that, dan akhirnya bisa ngobrol kayak gini dengan gua sekarang.
Emotional agility. Kayak tadi gue bilang grammar. Terbuka, menyimpan, no. At the time I was already ready to give it. Jadi kalau gue menyimpan, artinya I'm still taking it. Kalau gue belum berani, oh it's personal, I don't want to cerita it. Ya artinya I'm still taking it. It's supposed to be given. Jadi sebenarnya bukan gue berani. Gue nggak nganggap gue berani untuk mengungkapkan itu. Enggak, it's not about berani. It's about then I am already matang enough to give it. And I wish, kayak tadi orang nangis itu, maybe dia nangis bukan dia mendengar informasi itu dan dia take it. Enggak. Kalau bisa sampai nangis, that means I consider that she or he, whoever who cried, they give it back.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. Gitu loh. Jadi, and they have to give it back to themselves and to others. Jadi bukan take it back gitu. Jadi kalau gue mau cerita nih sesuatu tapi just between you and me ya. Yang kasih tahu siapa ya, sometimes we need that ya, yang off the record dan yang antara kita gitu. Sometimes especially business. Tapi kalau udah yang if we're going heart to heart, if we do just between us ya, what happened to me is itu artinya I'm still taking it.
Okay.
I'm still taking it. I still have a gores in it. Nah ini sekarang gue udah I want to kinslong this.
I see.
I want to clean this mud, and hopefully this mud I clean, it will clean your muds.
Yeah, that's true, because dari audience yang ada yang menangis itu ada yang merasa bahwa thank you for talking about, karena dia pernah ngalamin trauma, a little bit different than yours, tapi karena lu berani ngomong terbuka seperti itu,
Mancingin dia untuk nge-give juga.
dia berdiri, dia cerita juga tentang masalah dia nggak pernah diobrolin secara terbuka.
And that heals.
Yes.
And that heals. And that person, if it's a she becomes my sister. And that person who is a guy, he's my brother. Udah bukan friend.
I mean, seriously, man. Gue waktu itu memang, gue mengucapkan terima kasih dulu ya. I just wanna, on the record, thank you again. Because itu juga membantu gue secara pribadi. I'm saying, not just, we have different experiences and traumas and all that. Tapi the courage that we had on that day, that night, and how it affect people, itu lesson for me on bikin gue jadi menyadari you as my friend and your character that's seperti gue. Dan di satu sisi yang lain juga jadi lebih paham bahwa why I always feel that there's a certain amount of pain and anger in your play. I mean, selalu ada rasa itu. Mungkin gua doang yang rasa. I don't know if anybody else feels that. Atau mungkin I'm sensitive to that because of my past juga gitu. But it kind of explain in a way gitu. Why gua bisa ngerasain itu selalu tiap kali main. You know? So it's like a revelation system.
Well, I respect what you felt whenever that night was. And if you thank me, your thank akan gue sampaikan kepada yang who really deserves that thank. Because it was not me.
Okay.
And it's not mine.
Got it.
Gitu bro.
Tapi lu ini ya, maksudnya in your journey, okay lah, you're much younger than me. Gue bukan maksud tua ya, enggak. Sih, karena sebenarnya dia ini yang namanya my type of music, metal blues, pakainya adalah blues. Baik, pakainya walaupun dia jadinya beda, you know. And at the same time, kadang-kadang there's always this, which gue selalu ngerasa unnecessary gitu loh ya kan, kayak ada bentrokan. And it's kind of funny because gue sama lu nyambung kok ya, kita main musiknya mungkin berbeda, tapi at the end certain things about what we do sebenarnya masih ada kesamaan. In that sense, I express it in different way. Sometimes we disagree with each other, that's normal, you know what I mean gitu loh ya kan. Nggak perlu harus ada ininya juga. Dan kadang kita misunderstand each other in that sense gitu loh. Kayak gue pernah sempat berpikir, dan ini waktu itu gue belum kenal, bukan karena apa kata orang ya, cuma orang ini mungkin salah paham dulu. Dia pernah bilang, nama pernah ngomong kayak gini tentang gini. Terus gue bilang ke dia, mungkin karena dia cuma melihat video lyrics doang kali ya, not music atau main konten dalam lagu atau band atau gimana ya kan. Karena if you do that, kesannya kayak ya gue cuma main cepat aja gitu, karena itulah video-video gue lyrics kayak gitu ya. Tapi gue bilang memang pemain blues banyak yang berpikir kayak gitu sih gitu kan. So gue nggak heran kalau ngomong kayak gitu ke gue. But now that gue udah sekian tahun ini kenal lebih baik gitu loh, I think this dude probably misunderstand what you said gitu loh, atau I don't know gitu. Karena it occurs to me tiap kali gue ngobrol sama lu, gue ngerti kenapa gitu. Just like gue dulu juga banyak yang orang nggak paham, jadi itu yang bilang gue sombong lah apalah gitu.
It's man, this is like music. This is beautiful, man. Because aduh Zara, this is like, I don't know, man. I cannot express it with words. Tapi if I have to look back and read atau baca atau dengar all these things that is aimed to me, now how I look at it is like, I will say this, man, how I love that. I love it. Ini kalau pas udah ini ya, udah materainya ya, udah nemu purple-nya itu ya. Nah, begitu kita lihat back, maybe others say, oh gue sekarang ngerti, oh gue salah paham, gue ini. I don't want to say misunderstanding atau salah paham, karena itu, what is salah paham adalah it's a pahamness of that kesalahpahaman. So it is an understanding. A misunderstanding is not an understanding that is missed. A misunderstanding is the absolute understanding of what is missing. Jadi when I look back at it, wah Rama nih begini. Aduh, I just love this, man. I just love this because there's truth in it. I don't know if it's total truth. Even if it's a full lie, there is truth in a full lie, in the whiness of the full lie. Karena gue lihat why-nya. Kalau kita udah why-nya aja terus, lama-lama we don't have to ask the why, it just autopilot pops itself. Nah di situ, di mana kita jadi the bully of understand. Bukan to be against of what we had to understand, tapi to make what you need to understand richer. Lebih beraroma itu, lebih honest gitu. Karena it's very autonomical. Okay, being, whatever be, karakter, traits, kebiasaan, habits, ya kan, belief system, race, gender. It's not only that, man. There's something else. There is something else that is benar-benar there's a core. And we need to hack that core. Gitu loh. We need to hack that core gitu. Be curious about bukan who you are, tapi ke why are you, why you are why. Itunya tuh. Where, what, udah ntar. Why-nya dulu nih. Be curious itu. Nah, something that needs to be hacked that is successfully finally got hacked is a why masterer. Dia udah master understand why-nya. Jadi dia udah nggak perlu ngerti. Sehingga kalau dia dikasih riddle, di-riddle what he hacked, saya rehacked it, what is she or he gonna say? He's gonna say, man, I love it. Nah, banyak orang masih dendam. Iya tuh. Anjir, tapi udah, kan udah maafan, kan udah damai. Tapi iya tuh. Atau udah, I'm already in peace, kan udah damai, dia udah minta maaf kok. No, man. Come on, upgrade, man. No. Ya kan? Ayo, you have a bigger heart. Berbesar hatilah kamu ini. Nah.
Are we talking about somebody specific here?
Huh?
Are we talking about somebody specific?
No, we're talking about specifics.
Okay.
Bukan specifics. No. Gitu loh. Ini kan donder diri. Harus bisa donder diri. Masa kalah sama anjing gue. Sit dia. No, man. No. Apa ya? Yeah, maybe people took it for granted. Yes, just two young men sitting there. Okay, they're just there. Kalau buat gue, it's a luxury to have them here. Not as participants, but as guys who set up the work, who's part of our team di sini. Man, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, gitu loh. It's everything, man. Everything counts. Everything counts. Ada nyamuk lewat tuh, barusan gue tebut, that counts. Gitu loh. And thanks to Bang Ujang ini. It's
Everything balik ke Bang Ujang.
ya itu.
Thank you Bang Ujang.
Gitu. I was amazed, man. And terus suara flashnya tuh itu nggak pernah, it's already carved in my ini. Suara karena di flash. Wah, gila itu. You know, gue apa ya? It's like a beautiful trauma. Gue trauma dengan itu. Lihat Pak Ujang tuh gue trauma. Because it's life changing kan.
Yeah, it was just like
Wah ini.
it's life changing. Ya.
Oh man. Oke, akhirnya gue kait-kaitin sama semua. Ya kan, lu kalau ada salah, lu minta maaf sama orang, minta maaf seperti kerjaannya Pak Ujang. Lu kalau lu nggak salah, lu kira you fight for yourself, stand up for yourself, like Pak Ujang. Lu kalau didik ini, lu kalau mau jadi berguru, lu mau belajar, be a good student, like Pak Ujang. Lu mau jadi a teacher, lu mau berbagi, you want to apa namanya, raise your kids and learn from the be like Pak Ujang. Semuanya gue kaitin ke dia. Gitu loh. Jadi kita nggak yang, be humble, terus kita humble, terus kita nikahin, terus gue bisa kok pelit, gue bisa jahat. Tapi balik lagi, why jahat? Nah, why pelit? Harus ada, it has to be hack succeed. Ya kan, lu jahat kan, coba di hack. Why? Kalau ditolak terus, denied, lu, there's something wrong with you. Tapi if you really know what are the passes bukan excuse ya, bukan forgiven, wajar lah, enggak, bukan. It has to come from somewhere that is a part of the core ingredient to be part and masuk ke dalam that capacity that needs whatever the emotional capacity that is need, bukan want, need, atau spiritual capacity, because many times what we want is actually we don't need it. Justru sering what we need is actually what we don't want. Nah itu.
Ya makanya kadang kita nggak bersyukur karena kita nggak bisa membedakan apa yang kita beneran butuh dan apa yang kita mau.
Jadi what I want, gengsi men, gue minta maaf sama lu. I don't want, tapi I need. Aduh, gue gengsi gue ini to acknowledge you bahwa ini gengsi gue mesti mensuperstar sindromkan diri gue. Gue kan senior. Atau lu mentang-mentang lu senior, sok senior lu. Enggak, no. Enggak apa harus ditukar itu semua jadi default. Need jadi default, want jadi a bonus.
Yeah.
A want is a luxury.
Yeah.
So we have to be like the devil's advocate to ourselves.
Yeah. Yes. That's a great quote right there, man. Devil's advocate to ourselves.
Yoi.
It's a great quote.
Yoi.
You're the man.
Man, you're the man. Lu yang ini kan yang
No, seriously. I mean, when you talk about blues, one of the things yang jadi kawan-kawan dari komunitas blues jangan tersinggung kalau gua ngomong kayak gini ya. Ada bedanya memainkan musik yang dipanggil atau dalam kategori genre blues dengan yang memainkan honestly and truthfully blues. Ada bedanya. Dulu gua pernah jamming sama salah satu band blues di Amerika waktu dia liburan ke Hawaii. He was 80 plus years old, I think, and his last vacation maybe before he died. I can't remember his name, but he was waktu itu older than B.B. King. Jadi dia cerita B.B. King malah waktu masih muda tuh sering datang nonton dia di beberapa pub di yang enggak di kota itu lah. Where that was before the music industry beneran ada ya di Amerika. It was like in the 1920s, 1930s, right? B.B. King came and mulai naik tuh after that, right? So anyways, jadi pas jamming sama dia, gua kan nggak bisa main blues and that's not my thing ya kan. So gua mainin my thing gitu ya kan. Ada Sundanya lebih dinyanyi bla bla bla. Gua nggak berani, man. Gua nggak berani depan dia main sok-sok sama blues pentatonic gitu. Gua kaget banget kelar jamming. It was about 7 to 10 minutes. Sebentar kok karena ya ada guys there jamming sama dia kan. And you know what he said to me? He said to me, I like the blues boys. And I was like, but gua manggil dia sir pula aja, sir. He's a black dude, right? So I call you sir. Sir, I'm not playing the blues. I don't know how to play the blues.
He was right.
Nah, so for like 5 minutes or so, gua jadi berdebat sama dia. Udah, gua bilang gua nggak main blues. Udah, no. And then finally he said with authority, dia bilang kayak gini. Listen, boy. Dia manggil gue boy, terintimidasi gue kan. Listen boy, blues itu bukan genre, bukan jenis musik, dia bilang kayak gitu. But gue main blues before it was called that, before it became a category in music, sebelum industri musik itu beneran ada.
Before blues was cool.
Before it was cool. Blues is a feeling, dia bilang kayak gitu.
It's what you carry.
So, I can feel your soul and that is the blues and don't let anybody tell you different, boy. What are you doing?
It's what you pikul, man. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, wow. And that's what I carry all my life sampai sekarang. And that's why gue bisa bilang bahwa ketika lu main, gue ngerasain apa yang lu main itu real. Berarti maksud gue bukan Rama Satria memainkan genre blues. Berarti maksud gue. And for that, I thank you, man.
Thank you
so much.
Appreciate your opinion, man.
Gila.
May abang
Wow, that was intense, dude. Thank you. That was intense.
Aduh, ini keras banget ya. Aduh.
I feel like I need a shot after this, man.
Oh, man.
Wow.
This is good stuff, man.